There comes a point in life when the home you have spent decades building equity in starts to look like more than just a place to live. It starts to look like a solution. A reverse mortgage promises to turn that equity into tax-free income, letting you stay in your home while accessing the wealth you have worked so hard to accumulate. But before you sit down with a lender, before you sign a single document, before you even pick up the phone, there is one step that can save you from costly surprises, protect your retirement, and give you the clarity you need to make a truly informed decision. That step is using a free online reverse mortgage calculator, and the difference it makes is far greater than most people realize. A reverse mortgage, specifically the home equity conversion mortgage, which is the federally insured version backed by the Federal Housing Administration, allows homeowners aged 62 and older to borrow against the equity in their primary residence. Unlike a traditional mortgage where you make monthly payments to a lender, a reverse mortgage works in the opposite direction. The lender pays you either as a lump sum, a line of credit, monthly payments, or some combination of all three. The loan balance grows over time as interest and fees accumulate, and repayment is typically triggered when the last borrower moves out, sells the home, or passes away. It sounds straightforward, but the variables involved in calculating how much you can actually receive are anything but simple. The loan amount depends on your age, the appraised value of your home, current interest rates, and the lending limit set by the Federal Housing Administration. Each of these factors interacts with the others in ways that are not always easy to predict without the right tools. Many homeowners make the mistake of estimating what they might receive from a reverse mortgage based on rough numbers or conversations with friends who have gone through the process. The problem is that even small differences in age, home value, or interest rates can result in dramatically different loan proceeds. A homeowner who is 62 years old will receive significantly less than one who is 75, even if their homes are worth exactly the same amount. A slight uptick in interest rates can reduce the available proceeds by tens of thousands of dollars. Without a reliable calculation tool, you're essentially making one of the most important financial decisions of your retirement based on guesswork. That is a risk no one should take, especially when a free and accurate tool is available to remove that uncertainty entirely. The reverse mortgage calculator available at legitcalc.com is specifically designed to give homeowners a clear, realistic picture of what they can expect from a home equity conversion mortgage before they ever speak to a lender. The tool is completely free to use, requires no personal information, and delivers results based on the same core variables that actual lenders use when processing applications. You enter your age, your home's estimated value, and your current mortgage balance if you have one, and the calculator does the heavy lifting. It shows you the estimated loan proceeds, how much of your existing mortgage could be paid off, and what might remain available to you as usable equity. This kind of transparency is invaluable. It means you walk into any conversation with a lender already knowing your baseline numbers, which puts you in a far stronger position to ask the right questions and recognize when something does not add up. One of the most powerful benefits of using a reverse mortgage calculator before meeting with a lender is the confidence it builds. When you already have a working understanding of your estimated loan amount, you are not starting from zero in that conversation. You can immediately identify whether the figures a lender presents align with what the calculator projected. If there is a significant discrepancy, you know to ask why. Lenders are required to be transparent, but not every homeowner knows what questions to ask. Having your own independent calculation gives you a reference point that keeps the conversation grounded in facts rather than sales language. It also helps you compare offers from multiple lenders more effectively because you have a consistent baseline to measure against rather than relying solely on what each individual lender tells you. Reverse mortgages come with costs that are not always immediately obvious. There are origination fees, closing costs, mortgage insurance premiums, and ongoing servicing fees that all affect the net benefit you receive. A good reverse mortgage calculator factors in these costs so you are not blindsided after the fact. The calculator at legitcalc.com is built to reflect real-world conditions, not idealized scenarios. This means the numbers you see are grounded in the actual structure of a home equity conversion mortgage, giving you a realistic expectation rather than an inflated one. Understanding the true cost of a reverse mortgage up front is not just smart financial planning. It is essential protection for your retirement security. Knowing what you are actually getting into before you commit is the difference between a decision made with clarity and one made in the dark. The calculator is especially valuable for homeowners who are still in the early stages of exploring whether a reverse mortgage is even the right choice for them. If you are weighing a reverse mortgage against other options like downsizing, a home equity line of credit, or drawing from retirement accounts, having a concrete number to work with makes that comparison far more meaningful. It is also incredibly useful for adult children or family members who are helping an aging parent navigate this decision. Instead of relying on secondhand information or waiting for a lender appointment to get real numbers, anyone can use the tool at legitcalc.com to run scenarios and understand the financial landscape before any formal steps are taken. The calculator removes the intimidation factor and replaces it with information. Every major financial decision deserves a foundation of solid information, and a reverse mortgage is no exception. The stakes are high because you are dealing with your home, your primary asset, and your retirement income all at once. Using a free reverse mortgage calculator is not just a convenience. It is a responsibility to yourself and your financial future. The tool at legitcalc.com exists precisely for this reason, to give homeowners the power of knowledge before they make a move that will affect the rest of their lives. It costs nothing, takes only minutes, and delivers the kind of clarity that no brochure or sales pitch ever can. Before you make any decision about a reverse mortgage, run the numbers. See what you are actually working with. Because when it comes to your home and your retirement, informed is always better than hopeful.